Welcome into Mavericks Today by Chat Sports. I'm your host, Harrison Graham. There was rumors that the Mavericks could trade into the NBA draft, and that is exactly what they have done, as the Dallas Mavericks have traded into the second round with the Sacramento Kings, number 37 overall pick, to select one Jaden Hardy, who played with the G League Ignite. We'll talk about him as a prospect and a player and his journey in a moment. 2 future seconds, 2024, 2028. Let me just say off the bat, I absolutely love this trade by Nico Harrison. Let's talk about Hardy now, as he is the selection here. 6'4", almost 200 pounds. Was a 5-star recruit, number 4 overall player out of Henderson, Nevada, opts to go the G League route, takes the guaranteed money there for the G League Ignite. Averaged a bunch of points, 21 points per game. Now, the efficiency wasn't great, 33% from 3, but you know what? These guys that went the G League route, it's kind of hard to evaluate their shooting splits because it's not the most organized basketball. They're just trying to make some money and then get into the NBA the next year. So take that for what it's worth. But really good ball handler. He's creative in the pick and roll type of game. He can get to the basket, really quick player as well. He should be able to shoot the ball well. He's got a good stroke. The percentages didn't translate, but he's got that type of ability. Now, I will say this. The defense was not there this past year. There's going to be some growing pains on that side of the ball, but I kind of view it this way. He can't be worse than Trey Burke, right? And Trey Burke was giving you nothing. Sterling Brown was giving you nothing. So if he's at least at that level, if not a tick better, this will be a bonus. He might be able to give you some games at the G League level still this year. So I absolutely love this pick. You look at the composite ranking, number 23 overall player based on draft boards from The Athletic, The Ringer, ESPN. You get him at 37. Bravo, Nico Harrison. Grade the pick of Jaden Hardy. A, B, C, D, or F. How do you feel about this selection for the Dallas Mavericks? Give me an A, B, C, D, or F. I'm at a solid A-A. You get a guy that could have gone round 1, 7 picks into round 2. I am a big fan of this. If you get hit with the pin comment, you can reply right there. So Jaden Hardy, the selection for the Dallas Mavericks at the number 37 overall pick. And we had a video this morning, some rumors that Dallas could trade up into the second round, and that is exactly what they have done with Hardy. You look at his statistics a year ago, almost 18 points, 4.5 rebounds, 3.2 assists per game, over a steal per game. And I want to go back a little bit to prior to this year. You're talking about the number 4 overall player in the class. He had offers from Arizona, Kentucky, Kansas, Florida State, Georgetown, LSU, Memphis, Michigan, Oklahoma, a bunch of powerhouse programs. Alabama, who's been a top 20 program the last few years. Michigan State, which is a blue blood. This guy could have gone anywhere he wanted to in the country in college basketball. He went the G League route. Can't blame the guy. Money was there. Obviously now with the NIL development, maybe he would have opted to go the college route, but he plays for the G League Ignite. Has some mixed results. Sure, the defense didn't translate, but he scored a bunch of points, got some experience, and I think as a combo guard can be a guy that can come off the bench and be a bit of a flamethrower. We'll see how he projects as a rookie. But the good news is for Hardy, you think about what Dallas has already, right? Luka Doncic, obviously. You've got Spencer Dinwiddie. I think Jalen Brunson's going to be back. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But if Brunson is back, you're not asking Jaden Hardy to come in here and give you 20 minutes per game. He'll play here and there. He'll continue to develop. And then down the road, he can be an impact player for you. Now, I think when you factor in this draft conversation, obviously the Mavs didn't have the number 26 overall pick because they traded that for Christian Wood from the Houston Rockets, sending Boban Marjanovic, Marquise Chris, Trey Burke, and Sterling Brown over to the Houston Rockets. But to still get into the draft and select Jaden Hardy, I think you got to feel pretty good because let's be clear. If Hardy was on the board at 26 and the Mavs had this pick, they might have picked him. because that's about the range where most people thought he was going to go. So this is a great night for Dallas. You guys should be absolutely fired up about this selection. Now we'll talk a little bit more about Hardy and a little bit about Brunson as well, because I think there's a lot of conversations around him. But draft hats are available, not only for the Mavericks, but for any team. If you have friends who are fans of other teams, you can check them out. Chatsports.com/NBA draft hats. That link will be in the copy, the description, the comments of this video. Chatsports.com/NBA draft hats. These Mav hats are sweet. You got flat bills, you got curve bills, snapbacks, fitted, whatever your style is. Chatsports.com/NBA draft hats. Let's talk about Jalen Brunson. Knicks are making a run. It's pretty clear. They traded back. They're clearing cap space. They moved Kemba Walker. All the reports suggest the New York Knicks are trying to make a move for Jalen Brunson. They sent the 11th pick to the Thunder, Ousmane Dieng, who ends up being that pick. The Knicks got multiple firsts in the future back. They're trying to clear cap. Kemba Walker ends up in Detroit. He clears out that $9 million in salary. The Knicks want to make a run at Jalen Brunson. Here's kind of the complete part of this trade, too, as the Hornets get some picks and Duren and Kemba land in Detroit. There's all kinds of moving parts. I mean, we were trying to figure it all out here at Chat Sports, but it finally was finalized there with those details. New York wants to make a run. Maybe it's for Brunson. I think that's probably pretty likely. Maybe it's for Kyrie Irving. I still think Jalen Brunson ends up in Dallas, but if the worst thing happens and he doesn't, Jaden Hardy, maybe not right away, but down the road, I'll say this. Jaden Hardy, in terms of pure raw potential, coming out of high school, he's more talented than Brunson. Not right now. I'm talking about when Brunson was this age versus Hardy at this age. I think there's a strong argument to make. Hardy, the number 4 overall player in this past recruiting class, has major potential, a guy I think was worthy of going in the first round. Now, this is why I subscribed to Mavericks today, because we didn't know for sure if the Mavericks would make a pick, but here we are, ready to go, breaking it down for you guys, because that's what we do. More Mavericks offseason videos to come here on this channel, youtube.com/MavsTV. Myself, if Chase Sr., anybody else, if major news or rumors are circulating around the Mavs, we're going to hit you with the video, because that's what we're all about. The best Dallas Mavericks coverage here on YouTube. So Jaden Hardy lands with Dallas at the 37th overall selection. I do not expect any more action tonight. But, hey, who the hell knows? Nico Harrison is proving that he is a proactive general manager that is willing to be active in free agency trades, whatever the case may be, as Dallas sent a couple of future seconds, 2024 and 2028, to the Sacramento Kings for Jaden Hardy. Let me ask you one final question here. Will Jalen Brunson re-sign with the Mavs? Because I do want to circle back to that point one more time. I still think he will. I'm pretty confident. Maybe that number's dipped a little bit. Maybe I'm at 85, 88% compared to 92, 95 a couple of days ago. But I still feel good about this. Y for yes, in for no. Will Jalen Brunson re-sign with Dallas? Get your votes in, and let's party. Jaden Hardy is a Dallas Maverick.